Hi everyone, it's Karen and I'm back with my first design team package for AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy, and this will be for the month of October. And this is Kim's gorgeous business card, AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy, and I will leave links to her Etsy shop, and so you can go over and check out all the beautiful things she has. I will also leave links to the Facebook group and the Instagram account. We do post inspirational videos of different makes that the design team members are making in the Facebook group and on Instagram. We also post when there are new items going into the store on Instagram, sometimes on Facebook as well, so that you know when the new items have gone in, because some of them don't last very long. So if you want to get a heads up on things, those are two groups that you can join, and the links will be below. And then there are links to all the very talented designers who are making beautiful things with the products in her shop, AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. So let's dive into this gorgeous. This is what I received in a package from Kim, and it's just gorgeous. It's got this gorgeous tulle and embroidered trim tied on this bag with this satin ribbon. This gorgeous trim is in the shop, and it has these sequins on it and these little sort of chiffon-y type little flowers that are 3D. They're movable on there, and it is gorgeous. Like, it's gorgeous tied on this package, but it's going to be gorgeous in a project too. So be sure and go check that out. It's tied also with a bling piece that is from the shop, and Kim has some gorgeous bling. I'm sure that there's more inside my package, but this is a pin and could easily be pinned onto a project. And so look at how gorgeous that is. So I'm gonna just put it right back on here. Let's untie this. There's a satin ribbon as well. Kim has sari ribbons, satin ribbons. She has all kinds of laces and trims like this, similar to this, and then other flat laces that also make beautiful ties for on packages or on your journals. So let's just untie all of this. She also has tucked in here a bouquet of 6 of these gorgeous flowers that she has in the shop. These are some of my favorites. They're sort of a tea-stained color, and they have these gorgeous blingy pieces in the center and pearls and little pearl stamens coming off of them. They're so, so pretty. And you can easily cut them off, these little wire stems, and just glue them down on a project, and they look so pretty. I've done several projects where I've used these on the tops of boxes, on the fronts of journals, and I believe even in wall hangings, and you'll be able to find those projects very easily. I have a playlist that is all the different things that I have created using products from AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy, and you can find that easily. I've usually posted at the end of my video, and also it's on my site under my playlists. So we'll set those aside. And she's wrapped everything in this pretty satin fabric, again in sort of this tea or champagne color, which is so nice because this is a nice big piece of fabric, so it'll be great to use in a project, or even cut up and used in more than one project. So that's beautiful. Thank you, Kim. And then here's my goodies. So I'm gonna just start with the top and work my way down. So this is a trim I've had before, but I absolutely love it. It's so versatile. It's pretty little flowers with leaves. And I know that's still in the shop, so you can have a look for that one. This is another one I've had before, and I absolutely love it. I cut it before into individual sort of little scrolls or leaves, and tuck them in on a project, and it's so pretty. I really, really like it. It's got a nice little bit of a sheen on the edge of the stitching, and it's very versatile. So that's a nice one to have. This is one of the newer ones. I've never had this one before. It is a beautiful netted lace with beautiful embroidery on it. It's so delicate. Look at how pretty that is. Looking forward to using that. Pretty pink color. A package of her bows. These again are the sort of the tea stained colored ones, the light, sort of a light beigey color. I love this color combinations, beige and pink and white. I love it. I just think they look so great together, these three colors, and the champagne sort of go along with that slightly lighter shade. This is another gorgeous lace. It is a netted lace again with all the gorgeous embroidery on it. Look at how beautiful this is. And I just love the flat laces. I find them so versatile because you can pleat them, you can gather them, and also use them as a flat lace. And so there's so many uses for them. And this one even lends it. I've had it before. I wanted it again. I actually just cut out along the flowers along the bottom here and just use these ones in on a project. And you can do the same on the other side, and then the middle piece you can use separately for something else. Even the middle piece can even be just gathered on the one side and used for a layering in a flower. You can never go wrong. This is another, oh, this one is so pretty. Gotta find the right side. So this is a netted lace again, and I love the netted laces. I think the netted laces with the embroidery on them are just so pretty. And this has a iridescent thread. I hope you can see that in my lighting. I've got, like, you would not believe how many lights I have on this desk right now to make sure that hopefully you can see everything really well. But look at how that sparkles. It's so pretty. Wow. This would gather up beautifully too. So easy too, just a easy little stitch with your needle and thread, and it would make such a pretty ruffle on something or make into a flower. Look at how pretty that is. Ooh. I have to count how many times I say pretty in my video. Maybe I should do that as sometime as a challenge, and if you give me the right number, I'll give you a prize because I know I use it a lot. This is adorable. Little bows. Let's get in camera, Karen. Little bows all on this trim. I mean, look at them all. They're so sweet. Oh, I just love that. In that, if you haven't seen my book that I made with the little dresses in it, it's a series of a few videos, but these little bows would have been the cutest ever to add at the neckline on some of the dresses, or even on the little girls themselves. They're just the perfect size. They're about, what are they? Let's just have a look, see. They're just over a centimeter, so about 12 millimeters in length from one side of the bow to the other. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, that's going to be so fun to use. Love it. This is the fan trim. I've had this one before, one of my favorites. Absolutely love it. Again, looks so pretty, used in so many different applications, including cutting them individually and tucking them, you know, in between flowers or along the border of a picture or a print on you're doing on your wall hanging, because they cut apart and they look really nice by themselves too. Another really pretty one, and this is, I think it's called the fan trim, but you'll find them on her website. It's really easy to page through. She's got great photos and you'll be able to pick things out. And if you're having any problem and you want a hand, just leave me a message down below and I'll look something up for you and give you the exact name and everything for it if you need some help. I don't mind. This is one of her pleated tulle trims, and she has several in the shop in many different colors, and some of them have the polka dots on them as well. So you have to go and look at all the different colors she has. This is the like a creamy colored one, or white. Is it white? Yeah, it's probably white. And I love these. These are so versatile to use. You never can go wrong with any of these pleated trims in whatever color you choose. This is another netted lace. Kim knows how much I love these. And this one is kind of in that dusty rose color again. And I know that's an old-fashioned term. I think people call it mauve these days, but I call it dusty rose. That tells you approximately what age group I'm in. And it has the beautiful embroidery stitches on it. It's a little duller on the back side than on the front side. The stitches are a little brighter. And again, super pretty. Anything with a scallop on it, I always say you can gather it up and it makes the prettiest flower. And this one would be quite a wide one, but if you wanted it a smaller one, you just do your gathers closer to this edge, and then you'd have this left for layering. You could cut this right in half just about, and do your first gathering stitch through the middle here. It would be the top, and that would be part of your flower. And then you could gather this as well. I would gather it at the bottom, and then you'd have this pretty edge to be part of another layer of your flower, because usually you do a few layers to make up a full flower, and that would be really pretty. This is like a bridal trim, I want to call it. It's got the sequins on it. It's open in part of it, so if you were to lay that over top of a fabric, like, let's just pull this piece of fabric back that Kim sent me. If you lay this over the top, you can see how you see your fabric in behind coming through that open weave on there. So it's really pretty. And then it's got sequins, and it's got the pearls that run along the top here. And this could easily be cut apart too if you just wanted to use, I've had this trim before, I believe, or one similar, and I just cut out and used the leaves too for when I wanted a few leaves. So again, versatility, that's what you want with whenever you're purchasing these. You want to look at all the different ways that you can use them, because then you get so much more out of them and so much more for your money. I've ended up with a mess on my desk, even though I said I wasn't going to. Here is a piece of that beautiful trim that Kim tied on my packaging in my bundle. So I have lots to play with, and I'm so happy because it is so pretty. Yeah, you're not gonna be unhappy if you get this one, guys. I'm gonna lay it over top of here so you can look how gorgeous that is with that satin, that sort of champagne-y kind of satin behind it. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And it would look totally different with pink behind it too. It would look great, real pretty. This is a dangle trim. Now, she has had this in her shop. I believe I used it last Christmas, and it's gorgeous. It's an absolute gorgeous, beautiful dangle trim. It again can be cut into different parts. If you just need a short dangle, you can cut it here and just have the shorter dangle. You can cut it along here and just have these two pieces here. So it has lots of versatility, but it's so pretty. It has the most beautiful white frosted kind of thread that runs through it, and it's really, really pretty. I'm really glad she's got that one back in. This is one of my favorites. I've had this before, but I never will get sick of it. It is a gorgeous flat trim. It's probably about 5 inches wide. Let me just see. 4.5. So it's 4.5 inches wide, added in the background, and then it has this beautiful print on it. And I have cut out these individual flowers, and use them in, you know, bundles of them, and the bigger ones separate on projects. And I've also used it as a whole because it's gorgeous. It's just, it's such a pretty color. Again, it's sort of that beigey kind of tea stained color. It looks pretty with white. It looks pretty with the mauves and the pinks, and with this mauve color too. So it's gorgeous. And then last, before I do the bling, is this pretty piece. And this is just like getting a piece of fabric. It's really wide. It's got this huge amount of this chiffon type fabric on the top, and then the bottom it has all the embroidery. And how pretty is this? Again, the back side is less defined. The stitching is a little rougher looking, and it's prettier and more defined on the right side. And look at these little sprays of flowers. And again, with this chiffon and the netting and the embroidery on top, you can fussy cut this out and use that individually. You could turn it this way, and that fussy cutout would be so pretty, like a bundle of flowers with a bow tied on it. The ideas are running through my head right now. You know what? I cleaned this desk to do this video, and in the time it took to do this video, which isn't even that long, I have managed to make a disaster on my desk. So let's just see if we can put some of this in order here. Maybe you can still see some of it. You can see the yumminess of what I received. How great is that? I don't know, is that the right side? I hate displaying things if they're not the right way, because you just can't get a good look at it if it's not. This is such a pretty one too. Can I fit it in here? I think I can. There. Ooh, look at that. Gonna have so much fun, guys. And this one is such a beauty too. Like, such a pretty one. Oops, let's get that the right way, because it's got a real shine to it when it's the right way. Okay, let's open this little bling bundle and finish off this video. Such yummy goodies. Aren't I so lucky? Okay, here is my bling package. I have some of these pretty bows. Let's see. So there's, looks like there's 4 of those. And they have pearls and rhinestones on them. And they have like a felt backing on them. And that's what they look like. Oh, really pretty. And then the hearts are made, these hearts are made the same. They have the felt backing on them. And there are also 4 of those. And they're again done in the pearls and the rhinestones around the edge. Really sparkly, really pretty, really easy to glue onto something with that felt backing. And then I have 4, is it 3 or 4? 3 of these super blingy bows with the little dangle on it. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Just look at the sparkle on that, guys. Kim has some of the nicest bling. She really does. Like, you're never going to be sad if you get bling from her. I have 4 of these little wee hearts, and these actually, they have a bail on the top, so they could be hung from a chain or on a project with a pin. And then I have 4 of these beautiful hearts with the pearly center on them. Oh, they all want to slide. These ones. Aren't they pretty? Oh my. And those have the flat back metal backing that goes up to hold on to all the little rhinestones. And then the dome. It has a dome. You can see there's dimension to that. That is my design team package for the month of October. I will be back in about a week or so with my first project, and I hope to see you then. And please check out the shop, AngeldreamCraftsKim on Etsy. Links in the description box below. Links to all the designers. Go over for more inspiration. Go over to each of their channels and see what they are creating. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye for now.